Hi guys, welcome to Mars Surviving Mars Remastered. This is actually an old game, and I wasn't playing that back in the day, but it's been remastered, and I've been looking actually for a game to play. So I came actually upon this one, and I must say it's really addictive. I've done some sessions on here, 21 hours straight through. But anyway, let's get into the game actually and see what we can do over here. Right. Okay. So now we've got a rocket that's going to being launched from Earth, and it's going to go to Mars, and we need to give it a payload. I see the payload's already been full over there. You've got some funding and all those type of things. But anyway, so the basic stuff has already been put up here for you. The rest you must go and mine. So yeah, I think let's start the rocket and let it come over here. So yeah, let's see what we can do with where we want to go. You can actually choose where you can land. Over here, you can check out your metals. How many is there of all the resources? So let's just go and check out one that's suitable. Okay, so we've got metals, concrete, water. Yeah, water is a thing I've seen. Like I've said, I've been playing through this game, freaking non-stop. Can you believe it? Let's see what else is over here. Maybe there's something that's a little bit better. Um, okay, also water, concrete, and metals. Okay, there's concrete is a little bit more. We're gonna need these resources. It's playing a big role. I just want to see if I can get something with more metals. I think this one is close, eh? This one is close. It's got very close to this. Okay, let me just see if I can get a full house on everything. It doesn't want to give me a full house on everything. Metals and concrete, water. Water is we can sidestep that as well. Okay, let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. All right, so we're gonna start over here, and I'm awaiting my rocket. I'm looking forward to this. I must say this game is really addictive. Like I said, I've been playing this game.
Welcome to Mars.
Okay, there we go. So I've got a map over here. Um, Now, regarding this map, okay, so I must now choose a place where to land. Okay, but we're also going to research all these areas twice through the go of the game. So let's just see. There's one that's been opened up for me actually on this stage. I must say it's very flat. The previous game I've played, there was deep crevice, crevices in this. Okay, so let me see. I think this is the only one it's giving me on this actually stage. Uh, Okay, so it's not giving me. I'm looking actually for water, but now I do not see. Yes, one with metal and water, but there's a crater over there. That's going to be big, not good building over there. Concrete metals research. Okay, this is a bad one. Concrete metals. Come on, give me some water. You will definitely need a water thingy very early in the game. Obviously, your people needs to survive. Okay, it's that's it. That's it. Okay. It's not giving me any great options over here. I want to start in the middle. The middle would be actually very nice. Unexplored. You see, it doesn't give you, so you don't know if there's going to be any goodies over there. But okay, let's just leave it over there. Where's the nearest water or something that tells me there's water? Oh man, it's really bad. Okay, so I'm forced to go over there. I'm forced to go over here. Let me just like see what we have over here. Let me just close this window over here so I can see a little bit better. Doesn't want to close. Uh, I'm scanning this area. It's can't say actually. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is let me just see if I go here. Okay, so I'm gonna pop it right over here. There's a unexplored sector. Oh my word. Okay, let me pop it over here. There I'm landing. So I'm gonna start mining that. There's a key over here. That's an anomaly that we can go and actually go and see what's going on over there. Okay, I'm just gonna
A
up the
rock
speed
has
on this
arrived.
game. All right, so camera controls. Okay, we've got all that. Now we need to start. Okay, so let me just see what we can do. The first thing I need to do is get a dome for the people, otherwise they're gonna die. So we're gonna go to our domes. Here's the domes. Self-sufficient dome. So that's our basic starter one because we don't have any resources yet. So we're gonna start with this little baby over here. Let me just like turn it a bit. There we go. And zap. Let's pop that down. So it's a prefab, so I don't need resources. That was being gifted by Earth. So I don't need resources now, so that's good. And then the
A
drones
building
are
has
building it.
stopped working.
All right. And then I need to go and build some. Oh, electricity. They already asking for stuff.
Milestone
Stuff.
completed.
Okay. Let me just down the speed a little bit so we can just like start up over here. All right. I need urgently. I need power for this. Okay. So did they gave me any prefabs over here? Advanced Stirling generator. Okay. That's a prefab. You see, there's a number over there. So that means I've got at least a generator over here. Okay, so let's go for a generator over there. We're going to go to this little tabby over here, and then we're going to give it a power cable. All right, there's the power cable, and here comes my drones. Let's speed up. Okay, so in the meantime, this is the Explorer. What I'm going to do is, um, later on, you can automate this. So I'm just going to say scan anomaly there over there. Then also what I need to do is, oh, come on. Um, these areas needs to be scanned. So I'm going to do that as quickly as possible. Scan these areas around me and see where that leads to. I actually want to start building towards this area over here. So yeah, but anyway, let them scan. I can put in more over there. There's a 10. Okay, so that's going on now. These are resources that's on the surface that
Research
can be
complete.
research complete. Okay. I haven't even put something in the research button in yet. Okay, so here's our research going on over here. Let's just see what is available over here early on in the game. So we want to do robotics. What we do have here? Explorer AI generate. Yeah, we need to research it. That one is definitely in for it. Low G drive drones and rovers move 20% faster. I would love to have that. Fuel compression. That's not very immediate. That we have over here is the turbines, biotech. New building is a farm. Oh, we so need that. We so need that. That's emergency actually. Live from Mars. More applicants. That's not necessary right now. Systematic training. Let me see. Okay, this is recon and expansion. We will do that later. And then terraforming is also going to play a big role on this stage. So yeah, okay. I think let me just research this, and then the rest of these will pop open as we go along. So yeah. but we will need to start doing terraforming as soon as we can have a hub over here that's actually the Martian trial. So, effect, you have discovered a new special project. Okay, so you got special projects as well. Contract exploration access can be completed multiple times to gain funding. Okay, so
New
that's
special
a
project available.
fundraiser. Why is my buildings not working? Oh, it's not being built yet. So that's the transport. That's the RC commander. Okay, so there's no drones. That's the thing. I need to have that. This vehicle actually have drones on it. So the drones is actually doing the work over here, and I just need to place it so it can access all the things. But I need metal. Why is there no metal over here? Oh man. Okay, I'm a bit blind over here. Why is it not building? Let me get the transport over here. Load resources. Um, I'm out of metal. You're kidding me. I'm freaking out of metal. No, 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 no. This is bad. This is bad. All right, this is really bad. Okay, so I really need to start acting very quickly. So I'm gonna do, um, let's just get the storage areas. Storage areas. We're gonna pop in here a universal depot. So all this stuff can be actually put over there. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell him to unload resources right over here. There we go, and we're gonna unload all. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell him to pick up. Okay, he's empty. Okay, so like I said, I've seen some rocks on the planet. Right over here, there's some rocks. Load resources over here. There we go. Gather metals. Okay. We need that metals now to complete our task at least. Oh. Okay, and here you can see how full it is. There's 2 in. 3 metals. And then we can just go over here so they can build these. These poor people must be actually very unhappy on this stage. Building's not working, not connected to power. Okay, we're gonna be attending to that. Okay, we've got 9 metal over here, 10 metal. I'm just gonna go over here with the vehicle. So they can just like start building because this is starting to get emergency. A real emergency. Okay, so here comes the drone. Only 1 drone. Oh my word. And there's my power cable. So I should be having power soon. Really now. Why is there no power? This is not nice. Maybe it just didn't make a connection over there. It's still not having it. Are you joking me? How many power cables must I lie down over here? Maybe I must connect it down. I'm sure they take electricity actually from the plants. Okay. My mistake. Alright, so I do have power. Okay, so now over here you can see my power is sufficient. I've got oxygen and I've got water. Okay, so that's cool. So I've got a working dome and people can come over here. And I must actually say, I thought there was people already arriving, and my mistake. This is just the preparation for the people to come over here. So oh, they're collecting metals over there. Oh, how nice is that? That's so nice. What do we have over here? This is an explorer. Okay, so we can park over here. The RC transport, I'm just gonna, you can create a route. So I'm gonna do a route. So you see there's three places you can collect. So you must load the resource over here. We're gonna tell him all, maybe there's something I don't see. And we're gonna tell him to unload right over here at our post. So that is automated. He will go along and do his thing. Fantastic. All right, so now obviously when we have colonists over here, we need to have some living space for them, and then we go into the dome building. So the basic thing we're going to do over here is we're going to have a living complex. So I'm going to take it, it's got 14 residential space. So I'm just going to pop that over there in that slot over there. What I found out in the game, there's a lot of other buildings you can do as well, where the people can actually work and things like that. Okay, but we will get to that. We will get to that. I think the first we can do on this stage, okay, there's a lot of metal now coming in. That's fantastic. We will need a lot of freaking metal anyway. I also need a mine for metal. Okay, but I still need to scan the area, so let's await that. Talking about scanned areas. Okay, so that has been scanned. So we're now going over there to see where we can actually build more mines and stuff like that. But we can start with definitely with this one over here. Right. And we're gonna build and we're gonna go to production. Concrete extractor. There we go. Right, I'm just going to pop it over there. There we go, concrete extraction. And then let's give it a power cable. I don't think this is going to work automated. I'm not sure. I think it needs people. No, it needs drones. Cargo rocket can deliver additional supplies. Okay, so if I do run out of supplies, I can also still go to Earth to give me supplies, but at a very high cost. A very, very high cost. So there's still no people living over here, but we're preparing for them.
Research complete.
Nice. Fantastic. Okay. So what's in this rocket? Not much. I don't even have enough fuel, so we need to do the fuel thingy. So to create fuel, you actually need water. So this rocket can't move if you don't have that yet in place. So another thing we need to do is metals extractor, rare metals, polymer, smolded fuel refinery. We need it. You need prefab parts for this building. Are you kidding me? Why can't I build it over here? Oh, I haven't researched it yet. You're joking me. I need to research it first. Oh, that is scary. Okay, so if I do need it, I just need to go from Earth, and I can't go to Earth because, as you can see, my fuel is not sufficient. That's a bad one. Alright. Oh, I forgot about the waste rock. So what we need to do is we're gonna go large dumping space. All the waste rock is gonna be gathered over there, and then later on in the game there's actually gonna be a need for it, but way later in the game
Sector scanned.
there's gonna be a need for that. Alright. They're still gathering metal. I'm glad we got a lot of metal from that, eh? There's some more metal over here as well. Sector has been scanned, so let's just see where it leaves us on the stage. Okay, still a lot of scanning to do. I still need water. I would need a lot of water to start this game up. Okay, this is scary. So the only mine I can do on this stage is the concrete one. That is so freaking scary. Okay, I need to wait for the scanner to complete. So yeah, that is absolutely terrible, and I can't build too much on this stage. I actually wanted to see if I can build some more. Let's just see if there's anything I can build in the production line. Okay, the only thing I can do is concrete, metals, rare metals, but I haven't got any of that yet on the scan. These needs to be researched first. Living stuffs. This is a moisture evaporator. We can build that. Water extractor. When we can find that on the scanner. The water tower, that's for storage. This is for oxygen, making oxygen. That parameters is still cool, but we will definitely build a lot more of that. We've got a farm. Now the farm is going to be built inside a dome as well as the ranch. That's inside over there. I also do need to say that when you get a supply from Earth, people from Earth, they come with a lot of food. So I won't be too worried about that in the beginning of the game. I won't be worried too about it. Okay, over this, nothing would be available on this stage. Forestation plant, oh my word. Let's go and see what does the research say on this stage. Drone hubs are constructed. Oh yeah, drone hubs are very important for us because drones are doing the most work over here. So live from Mars, more applicants. Okay, we not. And the tennis have 10 program in working in specialty. Low G shaft tunneling, that's later on. I think what we need to do is we need to focus on this robotics. Robotics and engineering. It's going to be key for me. Cargo space increased. Okay, let's go for that one. Let's go for that one. That would open up more over here. So let's just go for that. Physics, wind turbines, we don't have that yet. Okay, we don't have any of that yet. So let's just leave it over there. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Now, the game is very basic on this stage, but it really gets very fun when you start having people over here and you need to be sufficient in this colony and stuff. It's really getting... Oh, and then you need to terraform this planet as well. It's so cool. All right. Um, I'm just looking for mines. If I can just start getting with mines, I can have that on board yet. I don't want to import the people yet because it's still too early. I haven't scanned much surfaces because the people would need jobs. There we go. The people would need jobs, and I can't supply them with any jobs if I don't have any mines. So I really need to scan this area. Right, okay, guys. So actually, I do have orbital probes, and I'm trying now to see if I can actually scan areas. So what it does is it can actually, I've got
Sector
4 probes
scanned.
and it can immediately scan an area. So I don't need to wait. So I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna press in the,
Anomaly found.
okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna do my immediate vicinity. So I can just like freaking start up, but I still need, oh,
Milestone completed.
Okay, so that is being done. So I've got some couple of resources over here that keys are actually quite cool. So let me show you what we can do now. We're going to use the Explorer to go and
Planetary anomaly
scan that.
found.
So I normally
New
do get
special project
research
available.
out of that. So let's go and see what that gives me. Because I do need to get a fuel refinery before this rocket can even think of leaving this planet. So I need to up my game for that before I can get any people in. So I'm in desperate need for research. Desperate need for research. Okay, so let's see what's going to come out over here. This is a vista, so that is when you build a dome over that, the people would be very happy. Rare resources, that's cool. Rare metals, we need rare metals for, um, okay. My rocket has been filled up. Oh, that's so cool. In the meantime, I send the outfit to gather resources, and it does seem as if there was fuel in that. Okay, so research, what do we have on the stage? Um, Low G produces polymers from water and fuel. There we go. That's the research I want, and I'm actually going to up it as a immediate thingy for me. Okay, so this rocket can actually go back to Earth. Oh, fantastic. So let's just go and see where's the next anomaly. There we go, and scan that one for me as well. All right, so we can send the rocket in now back, and then we can start having our first people over here. Um, that would be fantastic. Now, people would be needed to work in the mines. Later on, you can automate the mines, but we're still very far from that. We're still very, very, very far from that. So I need to get a way of getting people over there. Ah, yeah, 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 yeah. And I would need to have people over here as well. All right. So let's see what this anomaly gives us. Yes, water. Thank you goodness for that. I don't want to build another dome over here, but let's see what I can do. And research. So what do we have over here? Drone up is finished. It's not, sorry, my mistake. Uh, Micro G. Asteroid landers, yeah, you can mine on asteroids as well as they pass the planet, but we're not into that yet. We don't even have people yet. Adapted probes are cheaper than the deep scan. Let's just see what we have here. That's a fungal farm. Filtering. Okay, that's upgrades for the machineries. Decommission, what is this? Announce the clearing of salvage and destroyed buildings. Yes, we would need that as we go along. So that is my next one. I can pop in over there, but that's not. Let me see what I have over here. The scanner is still going on. Let's pop in those two sectors over there, and then we can start working these ones over here. All right. Fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sending this rocket back. So let's go and send that back to Earth. I'm going to make it forbid exports because I don't want them to export anything yet from my planet. I actually need every little drop of resource I can get on this stage. So there we go.
Milestone completed.
Let's send the rockets. All right, fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so now I can start importing people. And there's some more rocks over here, as you can see. So let's go and get our transport over here. And we give him a job. Okay, so let me just see. Is there any rocks over here? There's rocks over there. So go and take that rocks. Collect everything that you can get in that vicinity and come and drop it over here. There's a lot of resources over here, and that can be anything. Can literally be anything over there. That's what actually got my rocket actually off this planet now, because I still don't have a fuel thingy going on. So yeah,
Sector
logistical
scanned.
problem, new anomalies. Okay, there's new anomalies. What's this? It's a research one. Where is my explorer? We need to go and scan this, please. Still collecting over there. I like it. I'm getting free resources from the surface. That's quite nice. This is going to give us a research. I'm actually very interested to see what kind of research we're getting over there. There's some more resources over there that can be collected. This is getting quite good. All right. Let's see what is on this one over here. It doesn't actually say what you get. 2 drones orphaned. How did that work out? Okay. Let's go for the research one over here. Come on. Two drones orphaned. How did that work out? I'm just manually controlling the drone. And here's the drone commandos. How does that actually work out? I don't get it. Orphan drone assigned to a drone. Oh, you know what? When I researched it anomaly, there was actually drones into that. That's the thing. It
Research
was
complete.
drones that was given to me. Okay. So I'm just going to leave it over there. That's research point received. Research complete. Now what's new? Large stations. No GRIs. New building apartments. Yeah, we will need that. Oh, we so would need that. So we need this one, we said, and we will need that one. Drone up, we will need safe transport. Yeah, and we will need trains before we start getting people in. All right. Still researching. So yeah. Okay, cool guys. I think I'm gonna leave the game right over here. And then with the next episode, what we will have is you're gonna see if we start moving in people over here and start having mines operating. Okay, so yes, thank you for watching and do watch out for the next episode. That's gonna be epic. See you.